Happy Sunday, everyone. I am back with another work from home job lead that I cannot wait to share with you. This company is no experience, no degree. They will train you, and you can make anywhere between $18.50 an hour to $29 an hour. Remember, this is a starting point. You can always negotiate your salary at all time necessary. Make sure you watch the video all the way through because there are valuable information and to help you get closer to finding your dream job, remote job. So let's go ahead and dive right into the job. Now we're talking about the company Associates Clerk, and it's also known as Webster Store. They're currently seeking content writers to work remotely. This is a full-time position here, and again, this is a entry-level position as well. No degree is required, and really is hardly no experience required. The only thing that they want you to know is SEOs and then Microsoft Office and researching skills. I'm going to show you a free place where you can learn this, but other than that, they do not require you to have 5 years experience in this, and this company is willing to train you. Before I go any further into the job description, I always like to know about the company. That's just how I am. I want to know what type of company, and I want to share that information about you. This company is all about the food professional premier source for restaurants, equipment, supplies, and knowledge online. Their purpose is to empower and equip people to run their business more proficient. So that's basically about the company. Now, interviews, we want to go over this. Interviews are scheduled via email, and jobs offers will always follow a face to face interview, either via Microsoft Teams or in person. So, since this is a remote position, you'll be having that face to face interview with Microsoft Teams. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the position again. Restaurant Store, the world's largest online restaurant supply company, is looking for entry level candidates who possess strong writing and research skills to join their growing company as a content writer. This role focuses on developing engaging writing content for their websites and is a key part of growing their business and serving the purchase need of food service professionals worldwide. So, as a content writer, you will write in depth product descriptions with the perfect blend of creativity and technical writing skills. You're going to also write and edit a variety of content, including articles, blogs, and other supportive text. You're going to edit product description and supportive text throughout their website, as well as you're going to manage ongoing task lists of special projects and several hundred product description per week. And then you're going to participate in team meetings and product training. So they will train you, and you're going to communicate with the purchasing, digital content, photo, video design, and SEO department to complete projects on a deadline. Now, what they're looking for is driven, motivated candidates. And if this is something that you feel you are capable of doing, make sure that you go ahead and fill out an application. But they're looking for someone to have a solid writing and verbal communication skills. It doesn't say that you got to have 5 years or 6 years experience. They're looking for someone that's self-motivated to complete work assignment, possess strong attention to details, ability to multitask, have familiar with SEO's best practice regarding content. I'm going to show you a free place where you can do that. You're able to set feedback on their work, be able to solve problems independently, or willing to learn new tasks and new software. You can adapt their writing skills, have superb research skills, willing to suggest improvement related to site features, and familiar with Microsoft Office Suite, including Excel. Really not a lot of experience that they're offering, so I'm saying no experience. This company do offer benefits as well. They offer pay time off, medical, dental, vision, wellness program, gym membership, reimbursement, and a 401k with company match. Employee also enjoy regular food service training from top manufacturers and product expert. As well as this company, you enjoy the same training and support to be successful in your position as an employee at their physical corporate location. Now, I reached out to hiring manager. When I have questions, I always reached out. You will be doing the training online virtual. Okay. You will not have to go in person to do this. You will be doing your training virtual. And they stay connected through video meetings, training sessions, and collaborate forums, and provide opportunities for you to connect with other employees from across the country. So that is the great thing about the company. Now, when you go down a little bit further, they tell you about the remote work qualification that you need to have in order to be able to perform this job here. They're looking for someone to have a physical address, apartment suite. PO box are not supported, as a physical address is required for you to receive your computer equipment. So this company will provide your equipment. Okay, this company will provide your equipment, and then the desire and ability to work and communicate with other teams via chat and webcam. Now they do have a state home restriction listed. You have to be living in these following states in order to be eligible to apply for the job. Now, it's people that reached out to me and they said that they don't even live in the state. They applied for the job and they still were able to get it. So if you don't live in these states, I will still apply and see what happened. You never know. So make sure you take advantage of it. Again, you will receive great benefits like medical, vision, dental, PTO, life insurance, disability, bonus opportunities, company discounts. So if this is something that you're interested in, make sure you go ahead and apply for this job by clicking here. Now, you know that I always research because I want to know what the salary is. And when you research, it states here that the salary is between $18.50 per hour to $60,468 per year. So that's around, again, $18.50 to $29 an hour, and you can always negotiate your salary at all times. Now, when you come across this job, these jobs move very quickly, and if you come across a job and it's no longer available, please don't get in panic mode. All you have to do is click right here where it says search jobs, and once you hit search jobs, you can go right here in the location and type in remote, and there are some remote jobs. Hybrid, for those who don't know, hybrid means that you work a couple days at home and then you have to go in person. So you would not want to look for that job unless if that's something you want to do. But you see right here, there are other remote jobs like content writer remote, content image, and then you scroll down, database developer, database engineer, digital content specialist remote. There's other remote jobs that you can look at, and then you can click on the next page and there will show you some other jobs that are remote. So you can choose entry level if that's something you want. You can choose entry level, and here are some entry levels that will appear up here. So take advantage of that. Okay, so if you want to apply, all you have to do is hit apply now, and it will walk you through on how to apply for the job. It's saying that you're applying for this position, and then you fill out application. You click here to fill out the application. This is what it looks like. You're going to put in your personal information, like your first name, last name, location, contact, and then you're going to put agree, your salary requirements. You fill out everything. You're going to have to attach a cover letter as well as a resume. Make sure you're uploading it as a PDF file or a doc in order for it to be readable. And then additional positions that you're applying for, you can apply for two other extra jobs if you want to. Once you fill it out, you hit submit application, and your application will be on its way and to getting that job. Okay. Now, I also want to show you some free places in the job rec. It talks about SEOs. There's different videos that you can watch on how to understand SEOs. Here's an SEO course for beginners. So this is something that you can go and look at on your own time. It talk about learning Microsoft 365 training. Again, I'm all about free things to help you get to the next level. Again, they have Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, SharePoint, Microsoft Teams, Yammer, and Access. If I wanted to learn Excel, all I do is click on Excel. Here's some Excel videos training. If I want to learn how to do rows and columns, all I do is click on there, and it will teach me how to insert or delete rows and columns. Now, it depends on how fast your speed is. There is a video that will appear as long as a PDF file where you can go and just pull up Excel and walk yourself through how to do things. Let me see if I can go to another video where it says pivot tables. You see how this video appear? So it will teach me how to create a pivot table to analyze worksheet data, and you can walk yourself through it and everything. So this is free 99 to you, no charge. So take advantage of that. Also, it talked about researching skills. There are some videos that teach you how to research, teaching students how to research. So you can watch that video where it can go over how to research. And then also, I typed in writing style skills. Here are some videos that will show you different writing skills. So take advantage of the free things before you disqualify yourself and say that you're not able to do the job. Always research, dissect the job, what you don't understand, copy and paste that into Google and get that knowledge and understanding so you can perform that job. Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, what I want you to do is hit that like button and I want you to comment. I'm a type of YouTuber that I will comment on all of your videos. A lot of y'all have went on other YouTubers' videos and you have left a comment and they never respond back to you, let alone give you a heart, or maybe give you a heart and skip over your comment and comment on other people. I am going to comment on everybody's comment. Whatever comment you leave under my videos, I will, comment back. It may take me maybe 30 minutes or so, or I don't see it until the next day, but I will comment on your video. So whatever comments that you have, please leave them under there. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I am trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that community, make sure you subscribe. Also, share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer. This channel is all about no talk and work from home job leads that go out every single day, y'all, at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Monday through Sunday. So make sure that you have your notifications turned on. So when these videos go out and your resume ready, so you can go ahead and submit your resume and be closer to getting a job. Okay. So I want to leave some positive vibes with you like I always do, because that's what we need every single day, because people are going through things every day. So I just want to check in and ask you, how are you feeling today? What are you thinking about this job? Are you speaking life over yourself? Or are you speaking death over yourself? When I say speaking life, you're saying, hey, I can do this. I got this. Death is like, I'm not going to, I don't think I'm qualified for the job. I hope and pray. I pray and hope that you're speaking life over yourself, because the power of the tongue determines life and death. And I hope that you are, and pray. I'm praying that you are surrounding yourself around people that is going to uplift you and encourage you on a daily basis. Too many times, people that you don't want to be around, you always got to be around those type of people. It goes in with family, friends, or people that you don't want to be around. They're always having something where you got to go around them, and you got to just say, look, in my life, I want to choose to be around people that have my best interests and that's going to speak life into me, breathe life into me. Because if they're not speaking life over you or not breathing life over you, you got to let them go. Life is too short to stay around people that doesn't have your peace, y'all. Too many times you see people arguing with people, trying to prove themselves to people. You don't have to prove nothing to nobody but one person, and that is God. Surround yourself around people today that is going the same place as you're going. If people not going the same place that you're going, don't have the same thoughts, that wanna that's satisfied on where they at, you gotta leave them behind. And that's the thing that people in life today, they scared to leave people behind, because it's people close to them, like their mom, their dad, their sisters, or cousins, and they don't want to leave them behind. When God is taking you to a higher level, everybody cannot go with you. Everybody cannot get on that boat and go to the same destination that God has for you. And a lot of people get in trouble because they want to take everybody on the boat with them. They want to take their mama, they want to take their grandma, they want to take their cousins, they want to take their husbands, their spouse, and you taking all of these people on your boat, and it's sunken, and you can't go to the destination that God has for you. Sometimes you got to go by yourself. Sometimes you have to go by yourself, because everybody's not going to understand when God talks to you. And if God wanted them to know, He would have did a two-way conference call, and He didn't do a two-way conference call. He did a call to you. And stop explaining yourself to people, because a lot of people want to know, why are you applying for this job? Why are you doing it this way? You don't have to explain to people. That's what I've learned a long time ago. Stop explaining to people. You don't have to. When you explain to people, they don't understand. It's just like talking to a wall. It's so thick you can't get through. And that's the same thing about when you talk to people. it can't get through them. They're not going to understand because you're on a different level than what they're on. Okay. So you got to learn to keep pushing and keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you, but it starts with you. You got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So you will have to go out there today and grab what is yours by applying for these jobs. There's tons of jobs out there, but even though it's tons of jobs, there is still a blessing out there for you. But you got to take the first step is to make sure that your resume is tailored or optimized to each job that you're applying for in order for you to stand out. There's keywords in the job post, and you want to take those keywords from the job post and implement it into your resume, and that is how it passed the applicant tracking system. If you want to know more about how to optimize and tailor your resume, I did a video where I went YouTube live a couple months ago, and I did a couple of resume reviews, but I walk you through the 5 mistakes that I reached out to hiring managers saying that they want, people to stop making. And also I walk you through, we looked at a job rec or job post, and I show you how to take the keywords from that job post, and I show you how to put those keywords into your resume so it can sound look natural. So make sure you take advantage of that, excuse me, as well, because that's what it's going to take now, y'all. Is you have to do everything you can to set yourself apart from your competitors. I hate to say competitors, but that is what it is now, is your competitors. So you're going to have to do everything you can to stand away, to be different from your competitors here. And also, I want to talk about having multiple streams of income. I want to also say many blessings to each and every one of you, and I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. I pray that it does. And I want to also talk to you about creating multiple streams of income. And I don't believe in just 7. I believe in 8 multiple streams of income. Too many people get complacent. They feel like they've been at a job for 6 months to a year, that they have faith in the company, that they will not let them go, And a lot of times they give you things like gift cards and gift baskets to make you think that, hey, they're going to keep you on for a long time. And a lot of people get laid off or get fired, and they're getting panic mode. I'm asking you today is to keep applying for multiple positions, y'all. Don't just get complacent and just apply for one job. Always apply for multiple positions just in case if something happen. You have that opportunity. I told y'all, and I'm going to tell you again, is that I was working at UT Southwestern years ago, and I was working the front desk. I was scheduling. I was answering the phones. I was doing insurance verification. I was doing medical records. I was a jack of all trades, y'all. I was able to do multiple things. And when my boss or manager, hiring manager, would go on vacation, you always had a couple of ladies that would go in the back and play dominoes and leave me up there in the front where I'm doing everything by myself. Even though you ask for help, people would not want to help you until a boss come over and then it's like, Thressa, you need any help? But I got tired and I started applying for multiple positions. And when I got that offer, I left, UT Southwestern, and I went to this job. And I never did thought that I was going to be laid off, but in my mind, I always thought about having a backup plan. You just never know what can happen because people will lie on you. People will fire you for no reason at all. People will set you up. And I was still applying for, work from home jobs, left or right. And I went to this company and they hired me, and I started, gave my 2 weeks notice, and I started this company. And what happened was I went there, and when I go to work, I go to work to work. When I was working on site, I don't go to talk. That doesn't mean I'm stuck up and I don't like talking to people. That's not the case. I talk to people on my lunch break or after work, but not while I'm working. And this lady was talking about the prayer Jabez. And for those who don't know what the prayer Jabez is you praying that God to enlarge your territory. And that's something that you need to be praying daily, is that God will bring overflowing opportunities your way. And at that time, we were reading that and we were talking about it at my church. And this lady asked me, that sat next to me in my cubicle. She's like, "Well, what do you think about the prayer of Jabez?" And I said, "Can we talk about it on our break or lunch break? All I'm asking you is just, what do you think about the book?" And I say, "Oh, it's a great book." And then, I worked in the medical billing and coding. That's my background. And I had to, you know, get bills on a HICFA form, and anybody know that it could tie up the computer. Sometimes it could print like 3, 4, 5 hours. So you have to let people know. So if they need a print, they can use another printer. Plus my supervisor told me that. Do you know the next day, maybe not the next day, but maybe a couple weeks later or 3 days full or something like that, I was calling the office and there was a box sitting in the chair. And in my mind, I was like, they're getting ready to fire me. And my supervisor boss said that she's tired of asking you she's tired of me telling her that I'm printing every single day. And she told me, tell me that you get ready to print before, so I can know so you won't tie up the computer. And remember, I told the girl that I want to talk about prayer Jabez, on our break or on our lunch break. Instead, I was talking. So they fired me. And at that time, my husband and I, we were trying to get a house. We was trying to get things, and I got fired. And then when I did get fired, the lady had in her to ask me is what I'm going to do after she fired me. And I was in tears, but the thing is you don't let people see you crying. You hold back your tears until you get in your car, and that's exactly what I did. And I said, well, God is going to supply all of my needs according to His riches and glory, and I stand on that. And I kid you not, I went into the car. I remember calling my husband, and we were trying to get the house, and I said, look, I don't even know if we're going to get the house or not because I lost my job. And he said, and I called the guy and I said, look, the realtor, I said, I lost my job and I don't know if we're going to be able to get the house. And he told me, he said, look, I pulled your credit last week. You're qualified. Y'all are qualified. You're going to get the house. And I was just thanking God then. And then when I got off the phone with him, there was a call, and this guy said, "Hey, I saw your resume. Can you come in right now for the interview?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can come into the interview," because I was already dressed. And I went to the interview, and they hired me on the spot. And the point of the story is that if I hadn't planted the seed and applied for multiple positions, I wouldn't have nowhere to go. You got to have a backup plan. It all means necessary. It's just like when you drive a car, you got to make sure you have a full tank of gas before you go on a long journey, because if you run out of gas, it may not be a gas station there at that moment, to put gas in the car. And that's the same thing about applying for these work from home jobs. People do not understand until they lose a job, and then it kind of click and they kind of understand, what people are going through. I don't have to go through things to experience what people go through. When people talk to me, it just hurt my heart right then and there. So all I'm telling you is to prepare and plan. Most of all is pray. There's a saying is push, Push. Push means pray into something happen. You got to stand out on His word. I do recommend you is to read the prayer that I wrote, of praying about a remote job. And there are people that have received job offers after they have prayed, and they gotten job offers. I'm going to put that in the community tab. You'll see that in the community tab. One lady reached out to me and she prayed and she got a remote job, and that can happen to you. But again, you have to put in the work. What come easy won't last, and what lasts won't come easy. Okay. So again, I'm just trying to get this into your head, is to stay focused, keep pushing, and keep applying. and you will find what you're seeking real soon. Remember that my channel is all about no talking work from home job leads that go out every single day at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Also, make sure you're watching the videos all the way through because there are valuable information in all of my videos to help you out. Uh, Make sure you like and comment. I love reading your comments. I love responding. I am a type of YouTuber. I will respond back to your comment if you leave a comment on my videos. A lot of y'all have went under other YouTubers' uh, videos and you comment and they don't never comment back at you, let alone give your heart. Maybe give your heart and skip over your comment and comment on a couple of other people. I am not like that. You more than me than just a number. You my YouTube family as well as my YouTube friend. Make for sure you subscribe to the channel. I am trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that, you have to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like to support the channel or become a member of the YouTube channel, all you have to do is click the membership button. There is a short video explaining the benefits of becoming a member of the channel. Shout out to everyone that's already a member. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to check out the community tab. That is where I engage with you every single day as well. Okay. Remember to keep pushing, keep applying. Don't give up. There is a job out there being made for you, but it starts with you. You got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So go out there today and grab what is yours by applying for these jobs. Again, many blessings to each and every one of you. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.